Here's a Chimera guide for spider tanking. Alright. 5 shield transporters. These guys cost 280 mil each. 1.3 bill approximately. Maybe more. So go with the T1s. 30 mil each. 2 invone fields, EM field, and cap wherever else we can, including in the and let me go ahead and show you, including in the rigs. So let's see, here's a carrier. Alright, the Chimera. Bonuses to shield resist, bonuses to capital shield transporter range. Very effective at generating large cap. I'll go ahead and bring this open for you so you can see it in all its beauty. Let's see, get 715 for cap, and there's some implants, and you can probably actually get another implant for cap recharge that can make it even more. You can go for 5 minutes. So pretty decent resist. And there's an EHP of 662,000. Alright, so no local tank. This is designed to work with 6 to 8 other Chimeras working just like this. T1s, because the T2s cost around 250 mil each. And putting the maximum of 2 on here, just because of our limits with the calibration points. Well, you can add it up, that's 500 mil. Alright, so what do you need to fly this thing? Here are the affecting skills. Cap shield emission systems. I've got it to 4, you need 5. Now, I only have, really on my character, I only have 2, I just told it to say 5, so you could see what the resists look like. Actually, that's only the test server, and in-game I only have it to 0. But I'm going to be working on this one. I've got the Thanatos skills, the Galente carrier up to 4 anyhow, so I'm kind of switching back to my Caldera roots. Alright, so shield emissions to 5 for sure, and capital shield emissions really 4. I recommend 5, one of the two. Really 5 is where you need a thermodynamics. It's a great skill to have if you're going to overheat some of these, like overheat an invuln field to give you extra tank. People do it, it's worth it. Don't overheat these guys, because they'll cost you an arm and leg for the paste to repair these things, for the thermal paste, or repair it in station. I don't know what the cost would be, would probably be large. These are capital size modules. So overheat these guys. And okay, so that's a good look. Had it at 53, almost 53. Okay, so let's see, here's the carrier sitting out here. These guys are all in the high, so I can use F6 through 8 to put my resist on. Target this guy holding control and click. Target him. Put my reps on. And boom, I've got 5 capital reps on this guy. Keep in mind also that if your subcap logistics ships have 5 large, that's approximately equivalent to 1 capital. 5 large shield transfers, about the same as 1 capital. So each ship is going to be basically a capital module. They are worth something. They're worth quite a bit, those subcap ships. So don't underestimate tanking the way that the subcap fleet is tanking. Alright, so I'm repping this guy up. A couple of minutes, I'm almost to 50% already. And I'm going to go ahead and unlock this with Control, Shift, and click. Drops my lock, so nice little tool you might appreciate. I've got my drones here in the drone bay. Launch them. In this case, I only have 7. Train it up, the carrier up to 10, or to 5. You'll have 10 drones out, so that's a nice thing. Don't do the triage. You keep your DPS from the drones, because you can keep applying them. You can dock, you can warp out, you can move, and reduce the dread DPS on you. So I'm not moving right here, but you can get up to 81.3 meters a second for dreads, guns. It really does matter. That much really will affect it. So, alright. Now these other furbolgs represent what would happen if you turned on a triage. Basically, it's like abandoning them, and you have to fly up to them and scoop them to your drone bay. Each and every one of them wherever they are. So, triage. Use it only if you have to. And what I mean by have to is, I mean only if you don't expect to take enemy fire. Some people say, oh, sacrifice it for your fleet mates. I know, that's very noble. I wouldn't do it, to be honest. It's just, you're only going to have a local tank, and as soon as they get through your local tank and pop you, what good are you? You're dead and you're not helping your fleet mates. So, no triage unless you know that you're not going to get a sign-on right next to you from some red that managed to get in to your system within the 5-minute timer on that triage. Pop a sign-on right next to you and get some supers and a titan to insta pop you. Those titans. So keep your carriers in wormhole space for now while those titans can insta pop, and keep those triages off in general. Spider tank is really what I recommend, unless you're doing those wormhole sites and there's a specific way to do that. I hope you know how to do the sleeper sites if you're bringing in your cap ships. And yeah, that's not the purpose of this video. Hope this works, and talk to you guys later.